All right, let's get started. Ooh. So, Bestie the Bestie, what's going on? I've not seen you in so long. What's going on? What's good?
I missed the hell out of you, nerd.
Yo, bro, missed you too, man. What's going on? Life's going good, I hope. Good to see you.
Hey, what is up, guys? Zerms is flying high here today. Here with the next episode of Team A Combos here. For topics tonight, right there, we're gonna be talking about final round right there for basically Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and also Dragon Ball FighterZ. FighterZ first, obviously. We're gonna go SonicFox, then we're gonna talk about SonicFox vs Goichi, the first 10 set, and then the reset Grand Finals, and also the new first 10 set that they had last night. Then we're going to talk about Dragon Ball FighterZ DLC right there, and the Infinite that was recently discovered in the game with Captain Ginyu, and more stuff tonight. But anyways, I am flying high, and today we have with me the Janko Man, which he will be appearing later on in the video. He's just out. He'll be coming in mid-episode to join us. And we have DJVest here.
Good morning. Well, here's good morning, but good afternoon, everybody.
And then we also have Jaden S here.
Leisure. Good evening.
And yeah, so let's get right onto it right there. Final round. Final round was a pretty good event right there. Besides Fuki basically being the majority streamer for most of the event right there. Besides Street Fighter 5, yeah, but it was definitely a very good event right there, and everything was enjoyable right there. Besides the stream issues that Puki had right there, but it is sad that from what I found out right there that might have been the last final round that we might be having because of I think issues that the organizers had right there. I don't know what they had, but for what I know, final round is going to be that's going to be the final round from what I know right there for now, unless they change, unless something happens to it, they can have it on later on down the line.
I personally think that final round's going to come back, but in a different staff or different format. Mm-hmm. I didn't hear much about the situation, whatever issues they had, but I mean, the final round's always been an amazing hit throughout these years, and I think they're gonna work it out.
I, for one, enjoyed as I do. I mostly only watch it every year because it is Tekken Central. It is basically where all the best Tekken players from around the world do come to play. So it's always fun to watch. I have actually read the post that Shin Blanca had put out on Facebook, in which she said that final round was ending, and it was pretty heartfelt. I was very saddened to hear the reasons why he felt like he needed to end the event. I didn't like when you're just being the stream viewer looking from the outside, and it really does look like, oh man, this is so awesome. Everything's just flowing so well, and despite some hiccups, everything's going nicely. But I mean, behind the scenes, there was some pretty funky stuff, and it was pretty. One of the things I will tell y'all was that some of the complaints were because of the clear backpack issue, because most of the every of the attendees had like the see-through black backpacks, and some people didn't seem to, and most didn't like that. And I'm like, well, I mean, I get it, kind of, but hey, man, times are crazy nowadays. You can't take no chances, like. Just like that recent Evo scare about God talking about mass shooting coming to Evo, see you there. I was like, whoa, hold on there, guy. I can't be saying shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, those clear backpacks. I mean, come on, it's swag.
Yeah, I thought they were cool.
Yeah, they look pretty cool, right? But I guess because ever since like you mentioned, the Evo scare and so on and so forth. I would have, if I would have run a tournament, and man, yeah, I'll give you some clear backpack. I don't want anything to happen to all my fighting game people here. They invested their money and time.
Yeah, it is. It is true right there, right? People don't want it right there because of popular issue right there. But obviously, the other thing is this the scare issue right there. Basically, it makes sense right there that no freaking black backpacks. So basically, if you had a seafood backpack, that's fine. But I definitely do see the reason why that the only wanted seafood backpacks right there. That's definitely definitely a big issue right there. But it's Simbrocko's event right there. He has the rules right there, and he wants to make sure everyone feels safe right there with that, and that definitely will help out right there with the event right there, because obviously no one wants to be ever wants to deal with that issue right there. That is an issue that actually will help out a lot.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. I mean, I'm still in a how can I say this? Like, I'm pretty scared either me signing up for Evo this year, because after what I saw from Twitch, I'm like, you know what? I'm married. You know, I'm family. You know what I mean?
Like you got somebody to go on. Like you like many others, you got something to go on to. Like, ain't nobody trying to look at I ain't trying to turn on the news and on CNN and be like, blah blah blah, mass slaughter that fighting game. I'm like, oh, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm chuckling about it, but right now, my heart was racing when I saw that. Like, it was just one little small message, but that message holds too much power with what's been going on right now in America. And I'm like, yo, come on now, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for this.
Yep.
Like, this isn't funny. Whoever thought this was funny, they better track your IP, because I'm about to mess you up. Like, that shit, man, that's not cool.
Yeah. So.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So. That is definitely like a very big thing right there that people I know don't like it right there, but it's Sin Blanca's event right there, so there's nothing you can really do about that, because he's trying to make sure everything's very safe right there.
Right.
So now next topic right there, we're just going to talk about basically the rivalry between SonicFox vs Goichi. This rivalry has been going on for definitely a little while right here, because before they actually fought right there, SonicFox was considered the best player in the US right there, and SonicFox was considered the only player that probably could beat SonicFox in a thing, because like Goichi had many freaking things. He had such an amazing defensive options right there that he can freaking deal with. So that means he can freaking get out of like stuff right there. He has a lot of options to block right there. He has godlike blocking right there. While SonicFox had freaking many freaking things like that. He has many different mix-ups tools right there. He has like very good reads, and like a lot of other things going for him. And also he's Sonic fights right there. Any game that he plays with there, he's could be amazing at. And basically this rivalry was definitely very big because of those two factors, because we don't know who was going to win right there. And basically the first to hand like set right there basically was like won like a very convincing fashion right there by Goichi, because he just played out of his mind that day, and like SonicFox was not used to how Goichi played right there at that time. So it says even SonicFox know that he was getting bested by Goichi during that time right there, and there's nothing he could really do about that, because he wasn't used to his play style yet. The only thing that was bad about the set right there was the stream factor by Mike Bufiki, that basically messed up the freaking stream, and that was pissing people a lot off with that, because that was like the freaking thing that he wanted to see as an event.
I enjoyed the first of 10 match. I mean, they were neck and neck at first, and next thing you know, Goichi just rocked Goku all the way. And I mean, I've never seen how Japanese player, like for example, Momochi made top 8 at the final round for Dragon Ball, and I'm like, they're using these characters that we don't play much here. I mean, yeah, we do see a couple of Gokus, right? But Not like Goichi Goku. Man, he's amazing.
No, Goichi adult Gohan.
I'm sorry. Gohan.
Yeah,
I do apologize.
One thing we do see freaking adult Gohan here. It's because adult Gohan is definitely considered one of the best characters in the game right there. And, you know, obviously not considered the best character in the game because that goes to Android 16 right there. But but basically like a level up one, like level one, like adult Gohan can probably be tied for the best character in the game right there. That's because that freaking super fucking lucidity on block string that he has right there, that basically makes him block for like a freaking minute, and then basically his invincible DPs right there, his chase downs right there. He has so many good tools to actually fucking deal with a lot of shit right there. Says that's basically why why a lot of players played adult Gohan right there. What we probably don't see as much is Cell. Cell is definitely played right there, but I don't see a ton of Cell players at the moment, even though he's definitely considered very good. But I think a lot more people are playing.
Isn't he top tier or?
Yeah, he is top tier right there. But a lot of people I've seen right there. I found on Bossy playing, but there only a couple players like in top 8. I don't know how many players in top 8 actually played him. Cell, I'm talking about. Yeah, if I can load up that right there, I can probably look at the freaking stats and see how many players played him in top 8s. Have to. So, yeah. So, basically, it's like, since not people are very used to how people play a Japanese. Like, not a lot of people are used to playing like adult Gohans at that level right there. And Goichi right there freaking will DP when he can right there, be freaking very safe with there. But his defensive options is what made him so hard to kill. Those defensive options, basically the freaking like tag options to let right there, that basically he basically makes it so that if they try to do anything that's not freaking pressing buttons on the ground right there, they immediately tag it to another character, and like other things about that.
Yeah, I'm looking at the number of characters used in top 8. There were 5 Vegetas, 4 adult Gohans, 3 Cells, 3 Goku Blacks, 2 Kid Buu, 2 Trunks, 2 Android 16, 1 Hit, 1 Android 18, and 1 Goku. So let's see who used Cell. Well, Goichi used Cell, Dogura used Cell as well, and let's see who else. And Moke used Cell.
Overall, I did enjoy the set. I thought it was pretty cool. Seeing as how many of my friends had already told me that Goichi, which I saw also on Twitter, that he was from a game where like defense is just as important as offense, and that's Melty Blood. So that basically SonicFox never stood a chance, even if it's offensively good. That Goichi is just incredibly.
I got you. I'll be right back.
Got you.
Okay. Yeah,
and that he's incredibly like good at like blocking and defensive options. And I was like, word. And when I watched the set, I had actually saw that like the man's blocking was legit. I was like, oh wow, okay. Like
right?
I know that usually in fighting games I mostly have to block for 20 seconds and then I'll try to press a button. But my man Goichi was he had reached mastered Ultra Instinct. His mind was perfectly calm and clear. He was like, just wait, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, and his last match, what was it, like 2-2 on 2-2 in Grand Finals? But what's his name? Goichi just went ham on SonicFox. It's like left him on block stun for a good at least 15 to 20 seconds right there. SonicFox couldn't do anything about it until it got opened up. Then there you have it. You know who I really enjoyed watching was Dogura's Kid Buu. I have never seen that. I've never seen the Kid Buu do such damage like that, man. Dogura is he comes from. well, besides the Street Fighter 4, right? But he mostly was a Blaze Blue character. Player.
Yeah, that's what I usually know him from. Is from
right. I mean, Kazunoko is just like the Tokido of 2011 to 14. I mean, Kazunoko plays so many fighting games, just like Tokido did. I mean, Tokido got first place in the first Blaze Blue. I mean, he played the Marvel series. He played, obviously, the Street Fighter series. He also played Guilty Gear with Daigo and all that stuff. So, I mean, I'm not surprised to see Kazunoko in top 8, right?
I'm very surprised at our U.S. players' performances, like from Chris G and
oh man, dude! Every time I'm at his house,
I love his. Like I basically do like love the way he I love the way he uses his team. Like he definitely is it 18 on his squad if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Android 18.
One of the few AGs that I see that has not dumped her. Like even I dumped her. I was like, I don't like what she has anymore. Like my man.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Every time I'm at Chris G's house, you know, when we play, his Android 18 just gives me so much trouble, and he's a reason why I picked up Trunks. Well, 2 reasons. One, because of Chris G's amazing tactics with Trunks.
Oh, right? I swear, bro. Oh my god! Like I want to pick back up Trunks just because of this man. Like I was like, oh, really? Why didn't I learn all these buttons?
Right, and second, because my wife loves Trunks, so I'm pretty much stuck. With Trunks.
Oh, the wifey said you will play Trunks. I command thee. Are you sleeping on the couch? Like, God damn. Oh man, that's crazy.
So my team is actually. I started out with Trunks. Frieza, because Frieza's my favorite character in the game, but it's kind of hard for me to use Frieza. But my team started out with Trunks, Frieza, and Beerus. Mm-hmm. So I just said, you know what, I'm keeping Trunks, but I need 2 good characters. So I have Trunks, Cell, and Android 18. I'm sorry, Android 16.
Goodness gracious. Like, my team started out as Trunks, Yamcha, and, well, just like with King of Fighters 14, I'm struggling on a 3rd character. So that's because it was first Krillin. Krillin was doing great, but then I was like, until I get the full hang of him, especially with his after image mix-ups options, I'm going to switch to Goku because that's just like the easiest. My brain can Shoto correctly in tag games, so I'm like, all right, let me go with Goku for a minute. Then I didn't like Goku anymore because I'm like, So I kept keeping Trunks, and Yamcha were definitely like my 2 favorite characters to use. Yamcha especially because of the options he gets out of the 236 Wolfang Fist, the B version, the one that goes to the other side. Right. I love messing with people on definitely or at my when people come over my house for the like my friends that come over for locals and stuff. I do like messing with them in the corner with that. I mean, or in neutral with that, because it's like if you don't challenge it, I'm gonna abuse it. Like I'm just one of those players. If you're not catching on to what I'm doing, I'm going to abuse it until you're like, oh, okay, this is not as OP as it looks. And
right.
And with Trunks, it usually. Oh, and then I recently just switched to Teen Gohan. I don't know. I've been using Teen Gohan as my anchor, and I don't know how I've been able to come back with most of my matches with Teen Gohan, because there's a lot of options he does not have that is just as good as his adult self, except for like light legs. So it's really hard to like. But I guess it plays with my opponent's like thought process of thinking, oh, he doesn't have a beam, so let me just try to like dash at him. It's like, okay, cool, you can try that. Then I just end up like giving you the good old fashioned H, the 2H in the mouth, and it's like, oh, look at that, all those options that you thought you had were out the window. And because I also use his lightning legs and his EX, that little dash kick he does, which sends me to the other side. So I'm like, all right, cool, I don't have to block. Hey, I'm back. Oh, like, screw that. So it's pretty. Plus, I just like Gohan. I just like Teen Gohan as a character overall. Like he's him and Trunks are my 2 favorite characters in the Dragon Ball lore when I was really into it. So that's why I was like, they have to be on the master and student have to be on the same squad, even if his master's a little young. So it's okay, it's cool.
Right.
And like I said, young just because I just like I just love like the way he plays.
Right. I actually wanted to talk to you guys about this. You know, before the SonicFox versus Goichi FighterZ. What if Chris G would have won Winter Brawl? Would it be Chris G versus Gohan? I mean, I'm sorry, Goichi FighterZ.
Oh, that's when we had. Oh man, I often play with that in my head because I mean it would have been more of a climactic story for me of anime versus Marvel. Of if Dragon Fighters was anime or if it was Marvel. It's like which one is it? Because I know that was the hot topic when the SonicFox Goichi thing started. It's like is it anime or is it Marvel at this point? But I'm like wouldn't Marvel player be better suited for this narrative? But then again, you know, SonicFox was the one taking the locals and stuff and was getting his name.
Yeah, so it's basically it's Skullgirls versus anime.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Damn, I'm sorry, Mike Z and the rest of the Skullgirls crew. I forgot all about y'all game, and the game is great. I'm to let that be known.
Right.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, yeah. So Zerms, we were just talking about the top 8, right? But also, I went back on the SonicFox versus Goichi. If SonicFox lost Winter Brawl and Chris G took it, would it be Chris G versus Goichi? And what we think the score would have been?
So maybe Chris probably could have taken the game with it, but I think Chris would have probably lost on Goichi right there. I think Chris probably would have taken maybe 1, maybe 2 games at max. But but Goichi probably would have still won.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would think that. Chris.
I mean, look inside your heart, bestie. Like, just think. Like, do you actually think that? I mean, remember it.
Okay, all right. So Chris, I mean, I know he's my neighbor. I mean, and
that's what I'm saying. You personally know him.
I know him very well, right? But being honest, no one knows anything about Android 18. He really dissected that character. And do you think Goichi knows about Android 18? I think not. So I think it would have been like 10-8. That would have been my opinion.
That's the head. Okay.
So,
because no one knows anything about Android 18.
Yeah, that's one of this right there. If we're talking about the first set of the Grand Finals right there, so like SonicFox did beat Goichi the last time they played them right there, and SonicFox had a hard time beating Goichi right there. So you have to put that in perspective somewhat. That how well would Goichi do against the Goichi? If SonicFox had trouble beating Goichi.
Right. You know what? Goichi would have won. 10-4. I would have said it. I'm sorry, Chris, but I think it would be 10-4.
Yep. So are we talking about? Okay. Let's go.
Oh yeah. We nearly finished about the top 8. I was talking about how I'm not surprised seeing Kazunoko as the top 8 because he plays every single game, every single fighting game that's around.
Okay, so let's talk about Grand Finals then. Okay, Grand Finals. Obviously, it was a rematch between Goichi versus SonicFox. Basically, the first set was basically obviously Goichi all the way right there, except for that freaking amazing punish by SonicFox in the final game of the first set right there.
Man, that match was amazing. I mean, did he busted a comeback with Android 16?
No. Basically, what happened is that Goichi right there was getting pressured by SonicFox right there against an Android 16 that was at low health. He DP'd Goichi DP'd with Gohan right there, hit him, vanished right there, level 3, but he dropped this combo because he did it. did autocorrect right there, so it pointed in the wrong direction. So SonicFox basically did the the insta kill level 3 that Android 16 had on Goichi.
I know that was amazing. Like crowd just went wow on that one.
Yeah, but it's still sad that he lost that run there. But I think that was definitely the highlight of the set right there. But the second set right there actually was actually pretty good because SonicFox actually won 2 games. One with a solo Android 16 comeback, which obviously Android 16 has the most ambiguous missteps in the game right there because how he can stagger to his normals right there. He can do a freaking instant cross up with his jumping medium, I believe, and he can freaking command grab you, fool right there and combo at you, or he can just do his auto combo which has a command grab right there. So you have to be aware of that. Was it a faster command grab than his normal command grab? He just has multiple tools right there. He can also freaking frame trap you with his staggered normals right there, and he's just a very hard to block character right there against that. And Goichi was not prepared for some of the mix-up options in some of those games right there. But obviously right there, I think the main factor right there in this game right there was whoever kills out the first character first right there. That was the majority factor in most of those games right there. Because I did see SonicFox on Twitter stating that that if you were able to kill off the first character first right there, you have a significant advantage right there. And if you wish sparkling to do it, that's fine right there, because sparkling doesn't last as long right there, and basically it's a totally free advantage against you right there if you actually do that.
Well, you also had to take into account what character they had to kill, because even if you kill one character, if it's one of the characters that really it isn't a part of the player's it isn't the player's strongest character, or if it isn't a character that really benefits, who can basically be a one-man army. Like when SonicFox, even the commentators and even the community started to realize, oh, adult Gohan really is as strong as he looks. Maybe SonicFox should start killing Gohan first, and every time he tried to tag out, just snap that son of a sucker right back in and kill him first. It didn't matter who else he killed on the team, because at times, if Gohan was the one that was left or he was the second one, he put in, unlike the lore, he put in that work and got rid of and melted your entire team away. So it was also, I like how both of them caught on, okay, this character is the forefront, just like in Marvel, oh, this character is the forefront of their team, let me get rid of this character, that way this makes it a little bit easier, just because I've seen it time and again, thanks to Jaco in Marvel, that if you don't kill characters like Virgil or Zero, or you're gonna, just like in an episode of South Park, you're gonna have a bad time. Yep,
definitely right there. I think sooner or later it's gonna be definitely turning into that right there, where players would know to freaking snap in a certain character and kill him, even if how bad the scaling is in the game right there. It would take 2 combos to kill him, but with how the momentum is in this game right there, it's definitely probably going to be worthwhile in the long run for people to do that right there, because basically that's the main thing you have to worry about right there. Basically, Goichi right there, you need to heal this Gohan right there, and then you probably want to basically you just want to kill his characters in order. Basically, adult Gohan, Cell, Vegeta right there. For SonicFox right there, I would say Android 16 hit Goku Black in that order.
I agree.
And then let's check out the other. I don't know. Yeah, that's the majority thing that you have to worry about. The uses of sparkling right there is definitely a smart usage of sparkling right there, because basically how the momentum is in this game right there, losing one character in this game is a huge freaking differential in life, because you lower your damage output, because obviously you don't have an assist to help you out. 1 and 2 right there, you just basically are down a character right there. So that means you have to try to do a harder comeback against the other player. So yeah, okay. Let's talk about the last set that they did right there, which is the newest first set that happened last night on Esports Battle Arena streams that happened right there. Obviously, that stream right there was good until it showed the gameplay between SonicFox versus Goichi, because the memes has been going on it for a while that basically the stream quality of the fucking gameplay of this was bad, because they've been cutting in and out right there, and like it was just bad right there. And hopefully they upload a high-end version of that, but it was so bad.
Unfortunately, I was not able to watch that set, but my Twitter was being the goat that it was, and provided me with good laughs this morning as I woke up, and all I saw were these funny, "You in the stream shall be destroyed."
The power of the gods, Cthulhu.
Oh my gosh! I was like, "What is this? What is this?"
That's like, the ghost of Bafuki is back.
Oh my gosh! I had to ask one of my friends, like, "What is this?" And then he informed me that they had another first to 10. And I was like, "They did so soon? Like, don't drop the rivalry into the ground before it has a chance to create life."
Yep. Which is definitely sad. Definitely sad. But the first attempt was definitely a lot better for it right there. But it says SonicFox actually took the lead against the freaking player, but something happened by doing the set right there, which SonicFox does blame on, which was his controller. His controller died. He had issues with his pad that he uses right there, so he had to get a different pad right there. And I think but he said that pad probably affected his performance a bit right there in the second half of the set right there. But obviously people are freaking like, why are you freaking blaming your pad right there? You had to take the loss of the man right there. So it can go both ways on that right there, because obviously right there you can't blame a loss right there on the pad right there, because
well, some pads are better than others. I can feel what he's saying. I can feel what he's saying to an extent, because unlike stick, for a pad to really work really well, you have to wear it down so that way it'll read all your inputs like perfectly. Like, this is why I hate my I'm sorry for those who play fighting games with the PS4 pad. I don't know how y'all do it, because I hate PS4. I hate the D-pad. It's like the Switch's Joy-Con buttons, because buttons. What the hell, buttons? Like, what? You can't even wear those down. And I've been trying to wear down my PS4 pad, and it just is not working. So I've switched to a fight pad that I've had at least a year or two. So, and that's D-pad is working top tier as fuck. So thank you. That was good money well spent.
I started playing Marvel Infinite on pad until just my D-pad just started messing up on me, and then I'm all right. I'm back at my sticks.
Oh yeah, it will happen once your D-pad starts to wear your inputs are like trash. You will start to lose. Like I had the same thing when I used the PS2 pad on Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and I used to play against my friends and my cousin. He really thought I was making up excuses in our set, because while I'm like trying to block, and like the problem with it was my down back started to wane, so it wouldn't like read. So when I'm making I'm making a more obvious read on a low he's doing, and I down back, I still get hit, and I'm like, what? And I kept trying to tell him that my D-pad is all messed up, but of course he didn't believe me. So I had to switch to my PS3 pad, which, I mean, the D-pad wasn't fully broken in, but at least it would have been better if not using my PS2 pad. And I managed to come back some, but I lost the overall set. But it made me angry, but then I already knew what the game was. I was like, you know what, this is what happens when you have like pads that you have for a long time. They start to wear, and then that's when things just go bad. That's when the Jaws theme starts playing, because it's like, well,
that's why everybody goes to Hitbox.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those Hitbox. They're supposed to be good on your wrist, and I'm getting old, so that may be something to consider.
Yeah, so that was definitely such a bad thing to happen to SonicFox. But it happens right there, right? SonicFox has to accept his loss right there.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
because remember right there, if you if in tournament right there, if a stick malfunction or a pad malfunction happens right there, that's on you right there. Because you have to make sure you're freaking with pad and controllers on top condition right there when you enter a tournament right there. Because obviously, if because there's no way right there that you freaking like didn't have like a very hype set right there. You can pad breaks right there, and you can't really do anything. And it says, oh no, that's fine right there. You can just restart the set. Nope. That's on you right there. You have to get, if the controller goes bad right there, you have to place a replacement controller. You have to have a replacement controller that is on par with what you're using, or basically you would just have, or you'd be like, you would just be not as like competent in your play right there. So that.
You know, those situations, you know, this is definitely true. Like he basically does have to hold that. I mean, there's a lot of factors that could be considered, but hey, it is what it is. It's over and done with. Just, you know, fix it up. Try again next time. You know, no need to like get angry. I heard something on Twitter that he went outside and he broke the pet. Like he broke his pet. Like was that out of anger, or was that just him trying to like?
We don't know right there, but sounding like he is. But how he like sounding like on Twitter right there, he's definitely pissed off on that pad right there. So that could be a possibility right there, but we don't know right there because if he has to do it or not.
Yeah, I don't want to be like that guy, like, oh, SonicFox salty, blah 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 blah. When I'm really just the guy looking outside. Like I don't want to be that guy. You know, gossip spreads, rumors spreads, more rumors, and usually one of those rumors is not most of those rumors are not true. And I'm not one to like bandwagon on, ooh, this player salty. LTG can tell about it. You trash, blah blah blah. So shit. I don't want to be that guy.
Yep. Okay. So yeah. So basically, a lot of good fucking week. Like for the set right there, a lot of good reads by Sonic Clouds right there. I know that there was one point right there that he did freaking like EX anti-air command grab like multiple times right there, and he just like did it like 3 times like in a row right there. And the third time he catch Goichi and wins.
Third time's a charm, right?
Yep. Yeah, it says yeah, but a lot of the things like that you have been seeing too in the first 10 set right there. That obviously Goichi, oh my god, SonicFox right there has been punishing those raw tags more often now. He has been properly freaking like reading on what Goichi was gonna do, and right there like all the matches right there that he played until his pad round functions right there was actually pretty phenomenal right there. Then obviously after that right there he had like just those issues right there that he started to pretty downgrade his quality, but it says yeah, but there's nothing he can do about it right there. But obviously SonicFox can beat Goichi right there if he had time and also a working pad.
Oh, he's gotten like that's it. I read what the score was, and definitely he vastly improved. Like there were improvements. Like if he gotten that close, then definitely some improvements were made. So if he just got to keep it up. Like Evo's only wait, is it in August this year?
Yeah, it's in August now.
Goodness gracious. I was about to say July, but I think that was just me being excited for my birthday. Oh, never mind. Goodness gracious. But yeah, he still has like a good amount of time to like don't get too like pissed off at a lot of the factors. I mean, hey, it's FGs, but I know that FGs can be a very emotional ride. I'm looking at you, Tokido. Like, I mean, it's just I know that they can be a very emotional ride, and it's like. You just gotta shake it off and just be right back into it. It's like that's what.
Yeah, and plus Tokido's back at that. He's back at that curse, the second place curse again.
Oh, yeah, true. Yep, I did not see that. I did not see the freaking. I did not watch the entire set right there between that. I like tuned out like midway through Dragon Ball. Street Fighter 5. I tuned out midway right there because I've been wanting to like watch some more Dragon Ball Fighters because obviously that hype set during that time, but there was fucking obviously who wouldn't want to play more Dragon Ball Fighters after that. But yeah, right. but like a small thing like that. I'm actually kind of disappointed that they actually didn't but to do a character announcement right there, because I thought at least that Falk, the new female character, or like another character would have actually gotten like a reveal trailer at that thing. So they probably might be holding that character reveal trailer to April then, because I would have actually expected that the trailer had been released for her by now.
Right. Let's see. Well, I can give you a quick detail what happened at the grand finals of Street Fighter V. There were 3 time overs. The end. It was a boring match.
Yeah. Yeah, but not right there.
Cross Tekken boys now. Let me stop. Sorry, Street Fighter Cross Tekken fans. I love y'all.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, definitely really interesting. But you know, like Infiltrator mini infiltration like that, and I know he loves his Minot right there. Okay, so let's go to the next topic, which is the DLC news for Brawly and Bardock for Dragon Ball FighterZ. So basically, the trailers dropped a couple weeks ago for both characters right there. Like a Bardock for last week right there, then Brawly for the week after that. You know, week before that. I mean, and Brawly definitely looks. Brawly looks freaking definitely badass at that. He's definitely a freaking tanky character. Like he's Android 16 level right there, are basically being very tall right there. He has armor on his moves, he has command grabs right there. Yeah, I definitely think that he's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with, just because you have to fucking respect him right there. And from what I hear, that he has like normal armor on his medium normals. From what I've been hearing right there in the gameplay footage that I've seen of him. Fucking medium armor on his medium normals, which is insane. So,
I'm picking him up.
Anyone right there that likes fucking big brawler characters out there will probably pick him up. I probably might want to pick him up too, just because, you know, like I love Nappa, just because Nappa is like a character that's like, you know, like he's like very close to a brawler character. Not something like Hulk right there, but something like Hagar. So
hey, Hagar.
yeah, Nappa, Ghost Nappa. yeah. But basically, from what it is right there, that his like moves right there have like pretty good right there. His S projectile, that big like glowing spear ball right there, you can't super dash through. So, and he has like pretty good like air normals right there. He has a slow walk speed, but he's a big brawler character, so that's obvious right there. But one of those, like his crossing 2-8s, crossing 8s right there, doesn't look good, but we have to find out if it actually is decent or not. Stand heavy, but looks interesting right there. But his many playstyle is I want to see how good those freaking armor normals are. Those armor normals right there are going to be like the most interesting thing about him right there. And obviously like his mix-up game right there. His mix-up game is going to be very good because of the command guard mix-ups and everything like that.
The cool kid tweeted out saying that he put a picture of Brawly. He's all like, "Yep, that's the Abigail of Dragon Ball Z."
Yeah, that could be, that is possibility of the Abigail right there.
Yep, I'm picking him up. I want big bodies in my team.
I'm just glad that
I'll drop Cell for Broly.
I'm just glad that the Dragon Ball fans that were so weird that were screaming for Broly before it that were just screaming for like bro. I mean, I never thought the man had such a strong fan base, but I often underestimate the power of the anime that is Dragon Ball and its hold on America. So I should not have been surprised that there have been so many people crying for Broly. It's like, we want Robert, give me Kakarot, acting like Broly themselves. So. So it gives them an excuse to mash more of them buttons, which, you know, is all about having fun. And I can't wait to see what kind of fun is unleashed as I jump on that plane. Everybody starts hitting those Broly buttons.
Shit, yeah. Broly is probably going to be definitely a scrub type killer character, I think, maybe. Because I think that he will probably be a close to scrub killer, but not on level as like a Kid Buu right there. You know, where people I can't understand his gimmicks and everything like that.
Right.
Kid.
But Kid Buu, I mean, I try to play him. It's just too much for me. I can't do it. You know, I'll go back to Cell.
Yeah. Kid Buu brings happiness and all. He makes people happy to be alive.
Yeah. But what do you think about Zerms? What do you think about Bardock?
Bardock like that. Bardock seems like a very Rushdown-esque character right there, because he has specials that move him like very close to the player right there. He has definitely long range, almost longer range than probably Goku. Obviously, he probably his nose are smashed right there. So I think that. And also, some of this almost could be overheads too, so he could figure be a heavy, like mixed up Rushdown heavy character, maybe right there. His hypers don't look that like interesting at all, really. Besides, like his level 3 looks kind of interesting, but like he has 2 level 1s right there. That's actually pretty good right there. But his main thing right there is like how his Rushdown playstyle will actually be like, right? Because that's what he sounds like right there, and that's what he looks like to me right there. He's gonna be a heavy Rushdown character, most likely.
So how do we compare? Do we compare like Gohan, adult Gohan, kind of that type of fighting style?
So it's probably close to adult Gohan, but not as stupid as adult Gohan.
Yeah, I think there we go. That works. That works. That's the best comparison I've heard all day.
All right, I guess.
Gohan, look at that. Look at that. Your grandpa's fair Gohan. Damn.
I guess there it is. We're moving on to the next topic now.
First, we're gonna watch some footage of him real quick of Broly and Bardock like that, because there's some footage of them being played right now. So I'm gonna link it into the. There's that right there. Yeah, I put it in the Discord. I'm gonna play it here. Right there. I'm not gonna play the entire video, obviously. Because, because this is obviously someone else's video right there, and I want to obviously do it. And why is the video not getting bigger? There you go. There you go.
I got Broly all day.
Broly all day.
That's right. I'm actually gonna drop Cell for Broly because he looks like adult 6. I'm sorry, Android 16, but with armor and more steroids. I'll take it. Look at how big is this guy.
Yeah, look how big right there.
Jacobman's having trouble hearing us for some reason.
Hello.
There you go.
Oh, hey.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sorry for being late. I had to went to a doctor appointment. Well, I'm here now.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're looking at the gameplay of Bardock and Broly.
Yeah, it got released earlier. And
I noticed that. Yeah, you sent the video in the Discord chat. Let me check that out.
Yeah, bro. Like, Broly definitely looks like he's definitely gonna be close to the levels, maybe at Android 16 levels right there. But people have to actually probably had to like learn about him right there. Bardock is probably gonna be like probably like adult Gohan level, but not Gohan level stupid.
That still gets me.
That just kills me right there. Like, I don't even know. Well, that's funny.
Go Gohan level, not stupid level.
Like, damn. Are you going like, damn, how your grandpa shitting on you in fairness? Like, be fair.
Let's compare the I play honest. Go on.
I play
You
honest.
play honest, Vest?
I play honest. Picks Virgil.
Oh man, oh, play honest. Yes,
I play honest. DMC player.
Wow.
Yes, I play honest. I play Blaze Blue. Yes, I mean I know I'm not honest. I want to be. I promise.
I play honest. I play Abigail.
Oh, we were starting this now. Oh man.
Oh man, we're gonna buzz. Hey, we should do that all over.
I play honest. I play First Strike Chun Li.
Oh no! You mean Stand in Fierce Third Strike? Oh man, it's great.
I play honest right there. I'm a Kumaman in ST.
Yo,
honest. I play
he went.
I'm honest, but I play Dante from Infinite.
God damn! Why are we doing this?
I don't know. You guys started this.
Zayas, I play honest. I play Phoenix and Vanilla Marvel.
Then, oh no! You go to bed. You drunk? Go to bed. No. I know it's the middle of the day, but you need to go to bed. You're in timeout. Think about what you're saying. Oh no!
Jeez.
Okay.
That's a good. I mean, I think Bardock's really fast.
Yeah, Bardock is definitely going to be a heavy Westbound character, I believe, right there. So we get to see how he plays next week. Which both of those characters are going to be released on the 28th of March, which is going to be next Tuesday, I believe. That's a wait.
Okay.
Nah, that's a wait. 24th. No, probably next. It's next Tuesday and next Wednesday.
This man got spinning.
No, it's next Wednesday. It's next Monday because for Tuesday is the 27th.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
My man Bardock got spinning mixer. Oh my gosh! I can't believe what I'm watching.
Okay.
Oh, I got one. I play honest. I play Ivan Ooze from Power Rangers fighting game.
Oh no! He went way back, dude. See, he went SNES on me. Oh, about to pull up my SNES right now. What my about to set it right now.
I play honest. I play Rare Akuma and Mugen.
Woo! Oh, I play honest. I play Omega Tom Hanks. Yeah, so it's good.
Oh.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna stop this. I play honest. I play Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris and
Mugen. Ooh, now I'm a fight.
I'm honest. I play One Punch Man and like anything.
Oh no, we bringing in the OP animals. Oh y'all gonna stop. This is over.
I play honest.
I play Vanilla God.
Hey, he's honest.
Street Fighter 4 Sagat?
Yeah, Vanilla God, man.
Oh no,
he's a bit honest.
He's honest.
It says I play honest. I play Second Impact like Ibuki.
I play honest. I play Street Fighter AE 2012 Unit. Wait, was it AE 2012 Unit or was it AEU?
AE. Just a regular AE.
It was AE, thank you. Oh man, I couldn't remember which one was stupid.
I had to save you, man. I thought you were drowning.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my god, these honest trailers we're talking about.
Honest characters, these beautiful honest characters.
Too much honest.
Yeah, honest characters. I play honest. I play Vanilla Kokonoe in CP 1.0. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Not
oh my god, you went.
Yes, I had to go.
You went there.
Yes, as a PvP player, I had to bring in my home. We did it, boys. So what's next?
All right, what's next?
Okay, next. Okay, we're gonna talk about the Ginyu Infinite and Dragon Ball FighterZ right there. Okay, basically there is a glitch right now in Dragon Ball FighterZ Infinite that if for some reason Captain Ginyu has a bug that if you do the Raccoon Beam Assess right there, it removes all hit stun decay on the character. Meaning, like, basically, it allows your character to actually do a TC like Infinite right there on a character, and the character cannot flip all of it right there because the glitch makes it so that there's no hit stun delay on it. So that means that you can do an Infinite right there, and basically you can't it would be a real Infinite because it's a bug that removes the hit stun decay on it. what's
Oh.
what's in different games with the hit stun decay right there is basically a combo system that basically makes it so that the combo is harder and harder to actually make longer and longer the further you actually do it right there. And basically that's the infinite system that we have Dragon Ball FighterZ in right there. That basically lets you find a certain combo, it will actually do it right there. But that makes it so that that bug right there makes it so that that doesn't even happen in the first place right there. Basically it makes it so that certain characters can freaking like combo you infinitely from like using sparking right there or using no sparking depending on the character route. But being more characters being found out right there, so we have to figure out if every single character in the cast can do this right there, or only certain characters that have certain setups right there can do it or not. Which obviously this is the bug right there, and it's probably gonna get passed out. But I don't think it's gonna be really that game breaking of a bug right there, because one thing is hard to set up right there because your opponent has to get hit by the Bakuma sets to actually set it up right there. And Captain Ginyu right there like has somewhat of a hard time opening people up right there because he doesn't have good overheads right there. He only has one low, was this crossing medium, and he has this hard time actually opening people up right there unless you have assists right there but like with certain whoever uses Captain Ginyu right there fucking would love it right there because that allows him to get freaking touchdowns all day
Till it gets patched.
Amazing.
yeah, but this infinite right there probably won't have a big freaking deal on it at all. It probably will get passed out because of it's not a huge deal.
Is it like any like footage of the Infinite?
There's some tweets on it, and
there's definitely tweets right there. This Gohan right there, Enter 16 obviously, Cell, Yamcha, Beatrice right there.
Oh.
And like
here, I was watching it right now. Here, let me.
Yeah. That's how to put it in there right there. But obviously right there, it's gonna be passed out straight down the line right there. So it's not gonna be a big deal like that. But I think more like a lot of characters will probably freaking have it. Like we'll be able to actually set right there. But also, like I said right there, it's gonna be passed out right there.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, what's this weird is this bug's gonna get passed out, but Gohan be able to make you block for freaking 4 days in a row out there. Well,
yeah. I'm watching the video right now. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy right there. But opposite right there, it's like unless it's like found by other characters right there, it's not gonna be like really be interesting right there because Captain Ginyu is a Ninsei pick character. But that like other characters can actually just do it there because he has Steam he has controls right there to actually do it right there. Has to do it. Says also I do like the freaking boo version of it right there because you just basically just do like a certain bubble consonants. You don't have to leave the counter all right there. That's like So yeah. So yeah, that bug right there is not going to be that big an issue right there. Okay, so let's go to the final part of today's TSC conference, which is going to be Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. We're gonna
it's Marvel, baby.
Okay. Yeah, there's going to be just like two things we're going to talk about right there. We're going to first talk about basically a rumor / maybe leak that Maximilian said it right there. Basically, a couple days ago right there, Maximilian was streaming I believe Monster Hunter or a different game I'm not sure what's right there, that he basically said that on Friday, which is today for him, that he's gonna go out somewhere right there, and basically for what he said right there, that the 12-year-olds would say that he's recording for a dead game and recording content for it right there. Obviously, we don't know what game he's going to be recording like that, but since a lot of people are saying that Marvel is a dead game because that's the only way that game right now, like that Maximilian would be covering right there, people presuming that that's going to be that right there, and people presuming that he's recording content for season 2 for this with the Reds. But we don't know that because one, he didn't specifically mention Marvel right there. He didn't mention any Marvel games at all right there during the stream at all. But he's just presuming that he's hidden that. But he did tweet out right there that people are basically presuming too much right there, that it's most likely not going to be that. Obviously, he did outright deny it right there, but he's saying that it's most likely not what they're actually thinking of.
Yeah, he tweeted out saying that it's not true. Something that's not true regarding about Marvel's situation.
Something like that.
I mean, either he's toying with us, or there is a season 2 coming up. I mean, Persia did mention about some leaks about these characters like Azura, Virgil, Gil,
Star-Lord.
Yeah, Star-Lord and all that stuff.
Miss Marvel, Lady from Devil May Cry.
I mean, all I know is that I am not going to be hype until I see it, because it has happened to me before. And I'm all hype about it. It's like, I'm ready. Yeah, let's go, right? We're bringing Marvel Live. Next thing you know, it was for King of Fighters. Or something, you know? So it's like, I'm just going to stay quiet until, you know, the time comes. When it happens, it happens. When it's not, well, let's just move on to keeping Marvel alive. That's it.
Well, yeah.
True. Okay.
Yeah. Well, Nerd, what do you think about these rumors?
The rumors? Now, I have heard about them occasionally, and just like Best, I'm more on the sidelines of, as with most rumors, unless the source or the leak or where they're coming from is credible, you're not gonna get much of a reaction out of me, dog, because you can't be messing with my hype meter when it comes to like things I'm excited about, because I'm getting old and I ain't trying to like pass out from a heart attack or anything. Like, oh yeah, and then all of a sudden it ends up being something, and I'm like, oh, or you just kill me entirely. So I'm actually like, I'm excited, but I'm not like excited. Like, oh, this will definitely bring Marvel back from the grave, baby. No, there's nothing like that. It's just like, oh, if it definitely is, all right, cool. Like, please, Capcom, do not sit here and do what you did to 3, which wasn't entirely your fault, and Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Don't just sit there and have money on the table and be like, all right,
yeah,
guys, we gotta do the esports thing. We gotta, you know, people want to make money playing Fighting games, so yeah, let's go and do that. So I'm all for it, but at the same time, I'm like, look, if it doesn't happen, just don't keep us in the dark. Because I mean, I do think, I mean, I've watched and I've played Infinite. I like what I play. I like what I played, and I like what I saw. I've also watched the top 8 final round and all the way up to grand finals, and I was like, this is strangely hype as fuqua.
Yeah, and I did tweet it out. I mean, directly to Mr. Wizard. You know, I tagged him on this.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, I said, you know what? We final round top 8 had about 3,500 to 5,000 viewers for a dead game. I don't see anything. I don't see anything that is quote unquote fizzled out. You know, so I mean,
I do feel like that was just, but like I said, but that's been growing around. Apparently, it's not fully like, oh, the game is dead. Like the way Markman worded it, it was just like corporations were like, nah, bro, this ain't advertising our movie, so it don't matter. So I mean, I don't know who to believe. I hate when like news like this spreads. Because instead of just giving us a concrete answer, we're just picking at strings of what we want to believe and what we want to hear. And that's just something that's just not cool. Especially not for a game like Marvel that has a lot of long-standing history with like comment, like not only with the community but with viewers and players. Like it's a game that has a lot of love and lore behind it, and has
exactly, man. Yeah.
The birth of many rivalries, many friendships. I mean, how can you just ignore that? Like, how could, if Disney is behind it, how could Disney ignore that? And if Mr. Wizard is behind it, how could he ignore that? Like, real word? Like, word?
Yeah, and all that too, man. Right, and somebody actually tweeted out on on where was it on the magazine, the Game Force or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Force, yeah.
Yeah, the Game Force, right? It says that Mr. Wizard clearly stated that looks like no one plays this game, so this is why it was at Evo.
Okay,
I'm like,
Wizard.
how will you know? I mean, is it because the money? Is it how much?
Everybody just goes towards that it was because Mr. Wizard's pockets was lining up with dough.
Of course. Look
I
at
won't be surprised.
yeah, look at the even we had the producer of Dragon Ball Z, you know, make a statement, say that, you know, thank you for all this and so on and so forth. We'll see you at Evo, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? But come on, how will you? Okay, the game barely came out in what, November? I think it was, or
The game came out in like September 9th.
September. Okay,
So it's been like 6 months.
right. How will you straight out question and criticize a game like that? You know?
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I mean, what do you want more money? What are you gonna do, a GoFundMe thing again, like you did with Marvel 3? What do you want?
I swear, it's like how can you just snuff out a community that's voices are very loud of a guy, we're not dead, and be like, oh man, it's dead, and then you still hearing people like, hey guy, we're not dead. Oh, it's dead. We're not dead, you know. Oh, it's so dead. We're sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It just passed away. We're not dead, and we're sorry to let it go.
We're not dead.
It died. Like it really makes me a little angry. But it's like, look, that's your event. You can do whatever you want. I mean, that's cool. I mean, most like the other majors and locals will still like keep it alive, and it's the same thing of why I have a thing against Wizards for putting cross tag, which of course I am excited for. But he ignored Central Fiction, and it's like, word. Like, you think, like, I don't know why some even other events are doing that, because it's really no need to. Like, both games can coexist. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's the money or whatever, but maybe I'm just looking at it from a community standpoint, and all this like esports money thing is just making me angry at the fact that by the end of the day we're all nerds or whatever playing video games. But
right.
It's something that just really ticks me. It's like, come on.
Yeah. See, like,
It's
for example,
like
okay.
You know?
Right here, like for example, here, I'm reading the article right here. It says competitive fighting game series Evo 2018, taking place in August, will not include Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. The first time in Evo history, a Capcom versus title has not been involved. The game is not part of Capcom-owned Capcom Pro Tour either. So this is what Mr. Wizard said. I don't think people are playing it, and that's the problem.
Yeah, okay.
Damn.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Really?
Says, I think what people are thinking is that enough people are playing it. That's why Mr. Wizard probably dropped it right there. Not enough people is playing it.
Either his grammar is wrong, or because he said it clearly.
People are playing right there, but not at the level right there. It's because of issues that it was mainly on Capcom's advertising gap playing right there, and how the game actually looked right there. That basically had the sales on it, and made sure not a lot of people actually played it right there, and also because of various other decisions like that people didn't like. That because people wanted a 3v3 fighter again right there, which Capcom made it a 2v2 fighter, and then people just was mad and disappointed because of that. But the game is still a good game right there. But Dragon Ball FighterZ came out and gave everyone that fucking wanted it, wanted a new Marvel game right there. They asked for it there, but it was Dragon Ball FighterZ right there. That basically Dragon Ball FighterZ took a good portion of the freaking player base right there from that right there. And
when he did, yeah.
And that's a very interesting thing of what Flying just said of not enough people are playing it. I saw a tweet that read something along the lines of like I remember a time in FGs where like a certain number of entrants didn't mean a game was dead, and it's like, and I don't know what is the threshold numbers for a game to be considered alive, or alive enough to stream at a major. But if it got like at least like 500 or 600, I mean, wouldn't that or at least 400? Wouldn't that have been enough? Hell, 300 even. Like,
Yes,
wouldn't
right,
it,
like at a major right there, 300 people is definitely a very good showing right there.
like, let me try to check these Evo numbers real quick while y'all are talking about that.
Well, the evil
Okay.
obviously the evil numbers right there, that obviously won't show right there. You know, unless you're talking about previous years, which will obviously show.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see like the entrance numbers for like each game, because I know that like Dragon Ball Fighters and Street Fighter 5 are like the top ones, but I just want to know like. What is it?
Which website are you on? The Evo one?
No, I'm just literally just trying to see something.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, look at that. The current lowest entrance of the game is for Injustice 2. Really? Oh man. Oh, with the Ninja Turtles. Come on now, Ninja Turtles are in that game. Show us some love. Y'all are disrespectful to the 4 turtles.
It says, man, this is what happens with multiple like NCR games right there. Like obviously after like the first year, the entrance dropped a lot right there for how it is right there. Then basically like NCR just like puts money into the game right there until the next game comes along and has to do it. So basically, it's gonna be like the Mortal Kombat 11 when it comes out.
Y'all disrespectful. Y'all disrespecting the turtles.
The Turtles are in Injustice 2, man.
Man, look, I'm about to come to everybody's house and I'm about to give you these special help in these hands. Cause
I say, know what? Know what would be the best thing? Ninja Turtles and Dragon Ball Fighters.
Wow.
He says, Dad, guess what? Hey, Marvel is not the biggest cinematic fucking universal crossover ever anymore.
Okay, let's put out Abigail for Street Fighter and Dragon Ball Z too.
No, you're killing the game right there. You have to add more hype characters. So basically, says so. What you should do right there is add the Power Rangers to the mix.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'll you know what? I'll pick Tommy all day. Evo Tommy, Evo Green Ranger.
No. No, what? Like he starts with the Green Ranger, then he freaking powers up right there into the White Ranger.
Yeah, didn't it have a new trailer come out that he's a Dragons or something like that? Yeah, didn't you see the new trailer for the Shattered?
Oh yeah, I did. I saw it. Like I saw the post on my Facebook, but then I was like, I'm too sleepy, so I did not watch it yet. But I am going to watch it. Just like I saw the Deadpool 2 trailers. I'm gonna watch the Power Rangers 1 too. My childhood was like, watch it.
Same here, man.
Yeah, same here. I have to check that out too. Okay, let's go to the final topic of tonight, right there, which is basically the Marvel's Capcom Infinite at Final Round, which I didn't really check out Final Round most of the time because when it was happening, I was at work, so that's why I was
fair enough.
The only thing I actually caught up with was Dragon Ball Fighters, which I was watching while I was working because obviously it was Goichi versus SonicFox, so that's why I checked it. Yeah, but I did have time to actually watch the Marvel's Capcom Infinite at all, so I'll let you guys explain.
Okay.
All right. Well, we all know who won. Runaways.
Goodness gracious! I cannot believe how well he adjusted in Grand Finals. Like my boy had it. He had it. Like
my dude.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, obviously, Joe Kevin with his annoying Hawkeye. You know,
I was like, the way he was using Hawkeye was just so like I thought that I thought people said that Hawkeye was not that good in the game, or maybe because his voice was annoying. But
no, dude, he's pretty good. Hawkeye, he's pretty good in this game.
Like the way that Dual Kevin was like just trying to keep Chris G out, and how well he tried to put you in the box. Yeah, so yeah, I really thought because from what I was hearing from commentary, Dual Kevin was the one that put Chris G in the losers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm.
So it's a double jeopardy.
Yeah, and I'm over here thinking like, so this is it. Like my boy is just gonna have to rely on that DBZ tech. But no, I should have never slept on good old Chrissy. Like man, the adjustments he pulled out in Grand Finals were amazing. I was like, oh gosh. I was like, my boy, you had it. What happened? Like I'm saying to dude Kevin, like you had it, bro. What happened? Like what's going on? It's the same thing that he was doing against what was it? Noel Brown.
No one hungry, yeah.
Yeah, Noel was hungry. I was like, yo, man, you had like he had it. I was like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all have it. Like, why y'all dropping the ball? Y'all need to stop leading. Y'all need to stop sitting back in the chair when y'all win it. Just sit up. That's what happens when you start winning. Because I know how it is when you play. Like when you win, you sit back because you're already relaxed. You're like, all right, cool, everything's fine. No, sit that ass up. Because you ain't gonna, because these sets, you never know what'll happen. You gotta sit that ass up so you can stay focused. Nope.
Right. Chris G would have reset the bracket if that chip did not take so much damage.
He
would have reset the bracket. Yeah.
He would have reset the bracket, but I did not know that chip was going to be brutal.
Nobody knew that chip was going to happen. Like, I sat there.
I didn't know that too.
Like, nobody knew. Like, I'm over here like, oh shit, that chip. And then I saw the chat. Like, everybody was freaking out that chip. I didn't know it was going to chip. I was like, oh, he can live this out. Chip, what? Nope. And then my cousin was like, what happened? I was like, nothing. I'm sorry. Because I freaked out. Like, I'm watching it on his TV. And I just freaked out. Like, what the fuck? And like, I won't even playing, and I was mad. I was like,
that was like OD, dude.
Like I'm over here, my heart is racing like a bitch. I'm like, I'm getting anxious as fuck. I was like, yo, what's going on here? And then like I'm watching the archives again. I gotta watch that final part because it still kills me every single time.
Well, I mean, what am I telling you, man? You know, Marvel always bring the hype, you know. Yes. Always bring the hype.
Like the adjustments he pulled off. Like I'm sorry I was giving so much praise to Chris because I know that Kevin won, but still.
I mean, also that match with not enough damage in Static Alpha. That was a pretty heavy match.
I was about to say too. That's what I said was pretty good too.
I mean, that's...
what about the one with Tyson versus Noah Brown?
Oh, that was a pretty good match as well.
It was. I mean, yeah.
Tyson could have gotten it right, but once he got to top 8, he immediately had to play Chris G first round, so that was a straight blow up.
It is.
You got to play somebody that's already like the bane of your existence most times. It's like why does this happen to me? Like, damn, I thought I was gonna bump into you like way later, or somebody else is gonna take care of you. Like, why does this happen to me? But that's what you always get.
Wait, no, I found the quip with the ship out. Let me sing it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Oh man, this is like so glorious.
Oh man, this is gross. Shit is gross.
It's glorious, dude.
Oh man, this shit is gross.
I have no idea.
It's so gross to me. It was so clutch, but it's so gross.
It was crazy.
Like, I'm over here thinking, like, you had it, bro, you had it.
But nope, the ship damage, the ship got him.
I'm over here thinking, like, who go get Chip first? And I'm like, oh, all he has to do is block, he got this. And nope. But, you know, dead game.
Yeah, with 5,000 viewers.
Yeah, look at this. I'm just looking at it like, oh, I already see this. Why am I acting this way? Like I already know what's gonna happen, but still, I keep doing that thing where you just.
I know, man.
That chip was so ridiculous, man. Not even. You try to chip out with no life and using Ultron.
Look at it.
Still be alive.
Yeah.
And if you look at Kevin's like wall, like he saw. Even he didn't know that. Like, he knew he had got a lucky brother.
Yeah, both of them were like shocked about it.
Yeah, look at Chris G's face too. Watch, he's like, whoa, really?
Yeah,
that actually killed.
I like how he did he sit there? He sat there for a minute and was like,
yeah, he did.
It was like his brain just could not like. I mean, my brain would have took a while to process that too.
It's your final round, 21 champion. I think Christian is just so surprised that I actually chipped him out.
Yeah.
I like how you just took it on you, like, you know, fighting games, hashtag. Oh my gosh.
I also found the equip of Tayson doing that overhead on Noah Brown.
Got you. Hold up.
Let's see right quick. Oh my god, that match was legit.
That match was legit. It's wild.
That overhead from Tayson was pretty godlike.
Yes, it was.
I gave him that.
I do enjoy Tayson's Gamora a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Light him up! Light him up! I said, you ain't stuck in. Oh! One more time, I'm watching it again. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, man.
Gotta with that clean, that little cute little overhead.
This is my treat.
I'm pretty sure like no one didn't expect the overhead.
To get
No, but just continue watching. You see Tayson start to get back on his chi, doing his breathing techniques, and you see and then you see Noah Brown so salty, man. He's like this.
Oh my god! I really love that he's wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, same here. It's like super dark inside, so it's like
no. You know what? It's fine that he's wearing sunglasses, right? Because we don't want to see his eyes starting to roll.
Yeah, because I already knew that there was probably some.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So here's the thing. Look at his gesture. He just straight out said, "This MF did this to me. I can't believe this." Right?
I like how you check on the phone. Like, look, let me just try to play it off that I'm not angry as a bitch. Oh my gosh! I do love the little chi like that overhead was clean as man. That was clean as poop. I was like, whoa!
It was really OD, I have to say. Noah Brown didn't expect that overhead.
Because I mean, he he was relaxed. You saw how chill he was. Like, oh, this trap is gonna take care of him. But trap was like, nah, B, I ain't with that.
Tayson's like, no, buddy. Here's an overhead.
I'm mad that I couldn't see his eyes of disbelief when the trap didn't work. But of course, Noah was being OP. He was already plus on block. He already knew what to do. So I was like, okay, cool.
It's funny that he's checking his phone. It's like, all right, let me switch songs real quick.
I thought, oh man, my man, they pulled out. He had to all right, cool.
Yeah, you know what? Molly, screw you, Celine Dion. Let me go Whitney Houston real quick.
Let me go. Oh man.
For real. I mean, Yipes always keeps saying that Noel Brown is actually listening to Celine Dion. I'm like, and he's all like, if I'm gonna listen to music, I'm gonna put some Sade. He's like, yeah, it's crazy. But the whole top 8, the whole top 8 was fun. I mean, I'm happy that we had like 5,000 viewers, and I had to tweet that out. And Marvel's not dead. Marvel's alive. And plus, we're still keeping Marvel alive because we do online series as well. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Mr. Wizard. You must be. You know what? The money. It's the money that
he hit him with
the money.
Word.
Yep. Okay. Well, it sounds like that it's probably the time right there to end this week's episode right here.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh man, I would have kept going on Marvel all day.
I swear, that's the first time I heard you talking this whole.
Everyone was done talking, so I presume you guys were done right there. So.
Oh no, I'm just saying. Like I saw you mess like you. That was the most I've heard you speak. Like when Marvel came on, you like, I'm ready. Did the Birdman hand rub?
Remember, I didn't see the top 8 at all for Marvel right there, so that's why I didn't want to add anything to it.
All right. I'm gonna add my final thoughts. All right, I'm picking up Broly. I'm picking up Broly. Who cares what other people think? Broly's the Abigail of Dragon Ball Z.
He is, dude.
I'm picking him. I don't care. All right. Second, get wrecked and stay free, SonicFox. You lost. You lost fair and square 3 times in lost 1 week.
Wow.
So that means yeah. So that means you need to just take a breather, play another game for a while. Well, Marvel is still alive, but let's not get our hopes up. Season 2, if it happens, it happens. Mm-hmm. Well, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Well, we just play the game because we love the game. And I think that's about it. Yeah. I play honest. I play so many broken characters in every single fighting games, and I'm an honest player. The end.
Great stuff, man.
Yeah, I know. Zerm goes, I play honest. Virgil, he's like, yep, yes you do. You're an honest guy.
I play honest right there. I play Adult Gohan, Cell, Vegeta.
Oh, what? See?
Yeah, godlike. Assist Vegeta. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I am flying high.
I'm Shaco Man.
I am Nerd1255.
And I'm DJVest, and we all say we play honest, and I'm out.
Yeah. Play honest, guys.
Alright, guys.
Alright, take care, guys.
Alright, see you guys.
Alright, bye.